Here's a first. A Utah County woman is the first female in the state to join an infantry unit in the Army. News specialist Sam Penrod spoke with her today about why she enlisted in a position that could put her in the middle of a combat zone.
Tara McKeag says she has deep military roots in her family, and when she enlisted in an Army recruiting center on Friday, she had no idea she would be making history.
Just a little bit nervous, but if I'm going to join the Army, I want to be actually doing something. So it's kind of exciting at the same time.
And it's an opportunity for Tara McKeag that until recently wasn't an option for women. In December, the Pentagon announced that all gender restrictions of any military position would be lifted this year, making McKeag the first female infantry recruit in Utah.
I didn't even know that it was open to women. Honestly, I didn't see that back in December. But when I walked into my recruiter's office on Thursday before going over to MEPS, he told me that infantry was an option, and so that's what I chose.
At 25 years old, McKeag has her family's full support.
My family likes to sit there and say that I'm making history. They're all pretty supportive. So my dad and one of my sisters were there on Friday when I enlisted. My grandpas were in the Army. My dad and one of my brothers were both in the Navy.
And when her basic training is finished this time next year, McKeag says she's prepared to be deployed almost anywhere in the world.
At this point, I'm really not worried about anywhere. Don't want to go to Alaska, though. I don't want to be stuck in the cold.
But McKeag says enlisting isn't about being one of the first women to be in an infantry unit. She hopes the Army is a long-term career.
My plan is staying for a while. I'm hoping I like the infantry enough that I'll re-sign when my contract's up in 3 years.
While the debate continues over whether women should be allowed in combat situations, McKeag sees this as an opportunity and expects to prove the naysayers wrong by showing women belong in the military.
I think we're getting there. The fact that they're actually letting women do these jobs that they've had closed off to them for so long.
Tara says she will continue her college classes in criminal justice through fall semester, and then in January, she will begin 17 weeks of basic training at Fort Benning in Georgia, joining other women who will be part of the first ever co-ed class of infantry training. Sam Penrod, KSL 5 News.